What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Burndown YouTube channel. And this is the Road to Rocky Mountain Race Week 2023 1.0. We are out here on the Malibu. Bada bing! And it's after hours. If you've noticed, we started doing videos on the Jimmy. I keep calling it a Blazer. That's what it's supposed to be, but it ended up being a Jimmy. Anyways, at a certain point, something's got to give. I don't have time to edit a billion videos every week and then get things done. As you know, I work on this basically after hours, so the time is important that we spend on it because it is very limited. Obviously I have dinner, family time, all that other stuff, and we're gonna have to probably start burning the midnight oil here when we get closer to the date, even though we are close already. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna share updates, walk around, talk about stuff, and try to not make fancy videos and beat you guys up so you can stay up to date. And then if we get to a spot where the thing runs and we're doing really interesting stuff, we'll try to make full-on videos. But I wanted to share today's victory with you. We have a motor plate. So this is the original one that I bought. It was for a Camaro, and it was already cut down and it would fit in like a 93 mullet Camaro and you would be awesome, right? And then I just made some cuts from my stuff here and somebody was like, all these straight cuts. And you were right. I mean, it is what it is, but I already had one on order when I did that because this thing was too proud. So I ended up making extensions and making a template because it had to come all the way down on the frame. Well, second try is a charm, and I've been working my tail off on this thing to try to get it to fit all nice. So today was the day. We've got gaskets behind the water pump. I don't have gaskets here, but that changes this spacing. It doesn't change the plate spacing. So my boys from War Performance are helping me out. We're gonna change this over, I believe, to a car style pump. And then the reason we're doing that is we got a 1/4 inch space out. So we're gonna get water pump spacers to make it the truck spacing work, right? With the car water pump, and then he's gonna mill those things down so all my belts line up. So they do make brackets and all kinds of trick stuff, so go check them out. They have been more than gracious and helpful, along with everybody else that is really helping. Like I always say that I have a team of people, and I know that nobody's here, but they are definitely helping. You guys know who you are that are helping out. Ryan, for being a pain in my ass and making me do this plate, because I saw your comment saying that Ryan got us helping me work, or making me work. We got a mid plate going in, and then Happel's been fun keeping me busy too with memes and fun stuff as well. So we'll have to trim this up. I got to make more room for the V-bands so I can get those on and off with the plate installed, so we don't just work ourselves into a corner. We had to air gap this little guy. We might give it a little gap-a-roo, but now that it's in, it's bolted, welded, I have the tabs here. I feel pretty good about life because that goes on and off, and basically this is it. I don't have really any accessories other than alternator because there's no power steering or anything. So next will be the mid plate, and then that will just push the transmission, Freudian slip, push the transmission back, you know, from here a little bit. And we got a steel guy for that, so I'll show you this guy. And I had the aluminum one, but apparently that was wrong for converter spacing and life and everything in general. So this is a Rhodes race car. I believe it's for a small block Chevy, but I also have the aluminum LS one, so we'll lay that one over this and we'll modify this one, and then hopefully this just has to fit between the frame rails, and then it has to clear the steering. So that one should technically be easier because it just has to live close to the frame rail. And then just like I made tabs here, we'll make tabs that stand off, right? So, and then those will be in the back as well. I'm thinking, you know, you put it in and then you bolt it down. So that way when you pull it out, the tabs aren't in your way. So we will do that. This is looking good. I was very excited. I had this thing in and out like a million times, and I trim a little bit and a little bit, and I was getting impatient. But you just got to keep your composure and just do it, because again, like, I feel like I've been set back already because I had a plate, but it was wrong. And then I put effort into that, and I don't have the time to keep messing up. Never done a motor plate, engine plate, whatever you call this plate, but it is in now. I feel good about it. I also picked this guy up, so we are full Harbor Freight. I'm 12 volt Hercules now, so we're gonna run with this. I'll let you guys know how this thing works out. And then last but not least, I wanna share this with you. I made a full video. I did a mail time. My buddy Phil sent me an item, and I turned the camera on because I was tired and it was late, and I was like, oh, I'll just do this, and you know, because it was really cool of him to send a package. I had no idea what I was getting. and I turned the camera on, did the whole deal, and then when I went to turn it off, I actually hit record. So I captured none of it, so I apologize to you, Phil. But I wanted to share these with everybody because this is super cool. So he sent me fabricated valve covers and then the ITC brackets to hold the coils. So that is really awesome. And then he had the motion breathers, which are in here. And he said that they weren't going to work for what he was doing. So I'm hoping that I could put these on here somehow. So these are super fancy, guys. And then we'll just have to make sure that the spark plugs will play nice with this whole setup. So we'll get there. This is all dressy, flashy stuff. But again, huge shout out and thank you to Phil. And then I have another thing to share with you guys, but I won't go over it in this video. So we'll keep it short. I'll quit the rambling. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna clean up. Maybe get a little welding practice in. I haven't welded in a little bit. Oh, the other thing I'll share with you too before I go is I forgot. This thing's sitting here the whole time. Got a mount, bada boom, bada bing. It's living on there. She's bolted down to the frame. And then I got bracing here. So the only question on this though is the water. So I don't know. My buddy Anthony said if you put a hole, obviously on the bottom side, the flow is a lot better. But I don't know. We'll see. If you pump it in, gravity's gonna want to take it down and then push it back up. So I don't know what kind of circulation or flow through it you're gonna get. So we'll have to think about that, because then I got to drill a hole through the plate and do the dance. And then I feel like I have a leak. Like at least if I have a leak here, I can see it. So we may try it like this. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. They designed it like this for a reason. I don't really know what the reason is, but I'm thinking, you know, if you put water in, it's gonna fill up. Obviously you're not gonna have any air in there, which is good. And then you're gonna pump it in, and I don't know how much circulation you'll get doing it this way, because I think these are both just open to the core and the core just hangs out, right? So I'd imagine the efficiency is a lot worse this way, but I could put eyes on stuff and see if I have leaks, and then it's one less thing under the car where I gotta crawl and underneath. And especially this is technically by tires, so I don't know, we'll see. That's that. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna clean up. It's dinner time, and then we'll just bring you back periodically. It'll be kind of sporadic, but when I make good progress, like maybe when we get the mid plate done, I'll share that with you guys. And then we got an intake manifold that we gotta plumb. So, and then we got basically all the plumbing to redo on this, because we're changing the water pump and all that. So lots of fun, lots of TIG welding. I gotta go practice because stuff's gonna get real here over the next few days. You guys, I'm out.